Today, everything is set up for a good old-fashioned pitching duel. It's ace against ace. Righty versus lefty. All-star versus all-star. Cy Young winner versus Cy Young contender. It doesn't get much better than Tim Lincecum versus Clayton Kershaw or Giants-Dodgers. Next. Beautiful afternoon for baseball here at AT&T Park. We're at 3rd and King. Final game of this 3-game series, Giants and Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. I'm GWYNN Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. Well, the Giants, yes, indeed, they can go for a sweep. Tim Lincecum on the mound. That's a good thing. Clayton Kershaw on the mound for the Dodgers. That's not a good thing.
Well, I mean, Kershaw's been tough on the Giants, 3-1 lifetime against them, but Lincecum's been tough on the Dodgers, too. He's 5-2 against the boys from L.A. It does figure to be all about pitching, but the one thing that is going to be a very interesting matchup, Giants have 3 left-handers in the lineup today, Mike Fontenot, Brandon Crawford, and Brandon Belt, and Kershaw against lefties this year, they're hitting just 181, so those matchups I think are going to be fun to watch. Should be a fun game to watch all the way through. Giants-Dodgers. When we come back, Brandon Belt had a terrific ball game last night. Amy G is going to visit with that game right after this.
Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by AT&T and by Toyota. Check out the great deals at your local Toyota dealer today.
Well, it doesn't get any prettier than that. The Golden Gate Bridge with the waves breaking up against the shore. And I guess it just doesn't get any better than the Giants winning the first 2 games against the Dodgers of this three-game series. Welcome back to AT&T Park. I'm Amy Gutierrez, and as the Giants prepare for the third and final game of the series against the Dodgers today, we take a look at rookie Brandon Belt, who continues to try and figure out his way through the ups and downs of this game we know as baseball. Most of you know he made the opening day roster, only to be sent down to the minors just 2 weeks later. He went down, found his swing, and was called back up in May, only to be hit by a pitch and fracture his wrist. On a rehab assignment back to the minors, he worked his way back up here again, was recalled yesterday, and was the hero of the game, a solo home run, and then Belt ended up giving the Giants the big hit on the evening. It was a two-run double that put his team on the top for the victory against the Dodgers. Now, Belt told me yesterday that it's really about how you handle the adversity that's going to set you apart in this game, and Will Clark gave the rookie big props when he said Belt's decided to focus on the positives, what he does well, and not concentrate on the times of struggle. Belt hoping to continue the magic in the box today against one of the best left-handed pitchers in the game, the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw. First pitch will be coming up in moments, but first we're going to take you to our Comcast Sportsnet studios for an update right after this.
as we get ready for the final game of this 3-game series. Our game time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is now open daily. 74 degrees here at the yard. We have light winds, humidity at 61%, and it is indeed sunny. Maybe a bit hazy, but we're okay with that. Good matchup today with Tim Lincecum against Clayton Kershaw. Both all-stars. Both pretty good. And if you like good matchups, then this might be the matchup of the day. One a lefty, one a righty. Both guys know how to strike out people.
Well, one 27-year-old, that's Tim Lincecum, and the other guy 23. And yes, they do know how to strike people out. But they're so much more than that. I mean, they really are the face of each franchise. Lincecum with 139 strikeouts in 129 innings. And Kershaw with 155 strikeouts in 137 innings. I mean, that's high voltage stuff from both pitchers. Always a thrill as a pitcher to be able to lead your team out to a major league field.
All right, as the Giants take the field, let's take a look at Don Mattingly's lineup to face Tim Lincecum. The very speedy Tony Gwynn will lead it off, followed by FURCAL, and then Andre Ethier, who does have some ownage on Lincecum. KEMP will be the cleanup hitter, then it's Rivera. Navarro gets a start, followed by Uribe, CARROLL, and then pitching and batting ninth is Clayton Kershaw.
Lincecum on the hill today for the Giants. Lincecum, as we said, 27 years old, just turned 27 in June, 5'11", 170-pounder. In his 5th year at the big league level, 8-7 on the year, 2.99 ERA with 139 strikeouts in the 129 innings. With Lincecum, it's basically 4 pitches: a fastball he'll 2 and 4 seam with a curveball, slider, and a changeup. Lincecum lifetime against these Dodgers, 5-2 with a 3.22 ERA, 75 strikeouts in 72 2/3 innings. Let's take a look at the defense playing behind Tim Lincecum today. It is a defense without the panda. Starting in your outfield will be Rowan, Torres, and Ross. On the left side of the infield, Crawford and Fontenot. Fontenot with his 3rd game at third base this year, first start. Burris and Belt on the right side of the infield. And Chris Stewart will be in the squad, putting down the signs, as the Giants try to win their 7th game in a row against Los Angeles. And the Giants have not won 7 against the Dodgers since back in the 1930s. So they are trying to do something that no other San Francisco Giants team has ever done.
So we've got baseball here at 3rd and King as Tony Gwynn stands in. Sit back and enjoy this one. We know you will. Giants have won the first 2 games in this series. And the first pitch of the ball game is a flare to left, and that's going to be a base hit. And Rowan's throw goes over everybody. So how about that 90 mistake? And Rowan knows it. He's beside himself.
He usually has a pretty accurate arm, but definitely a mistake. And as he comes up, he sees that Gwynn takes a big turn. And he just airmails everybody. Good play by Belt to get over and back it up. Otherwise, it would have been a 2-base mistake. Take a look at our Toyota Exmo, brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Shows you the swing of Tony Gwynn Jr.
Here's FURCAL, who bluffs a bunt. FURCAL hitting 167. FURCAL is 1 for 7 in the series. And here he takes low. It's 2-0. FURCAL does have a double. Got a career home run off of Lincecum. And a swing and a miss, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Dodgers have lost 4 straight. They're 42 and 55. LINCECUM keeping an eye on Gwynn. You almost have to. He's got 12 steals, very capable of stealing any base. It's now 2-2 on the 92-mile-an-hour fastball.
Anytime you have a runner at second base and nobody out, I mean, you're thinking strikeout. I mean, I know it is early in the game, but it just kind of puts you in that mode. One thing you want to do, though, is if you want to avoid being too fine. You don't want to start walking people because you're trying to strike them out. This
3-2.
This 3-2 pitch becomes a big pitch.
Ethier is waiting on deck. 3-2 to FURCAL. A single and an error puts GWYNN at second. Got him.
Oh, nice tight little slider in the inside corner, and he gets FURCAL to swing over the top of it, and that is the strikeout that he was trying to get. So a big pitch early on in this game, and LINCECUM wins it. I always watch the motion. The big key with LINCECUM is don't start drifting forward too early, and that's good gather on his back leg where he centers down before he comes home. See that release point out over his front foot. Excellent mechanics. It's good to see.
Ethier, soft line drive, 2 down.
And he just jammed him big time. I always talk about the key to any pitcher is fastball command, and it really has been true with LINCECUM. You can tell when he's dialed. And that is right up the bat, right around the label. Another big out.
Here's KEMP. So LINCECUM far from being out of the woods with Matt Kemp coming up. Kemp 4 strikeouts in the series. He's had a couple of hits. And the runner goes. And Stewart's throw is offline. Otherwise, they may have had a shot at GWYNN. It's a little risky, but GWYNN pulled it off.
Like he had to throw around Kemp, and it altered the throwing just a little bit, enough to be errant to the foul side of third base. That's all the opening that GWYNN needed. And you're right, it is a bit of a gamble. You do not ever want to make the first or third out at third base.
Pop to right field. Ross, Burris, Ross, side retired. LINCECUM pitches through the air, and the Giants are coming up. Here's Bruce Bochy's lineup. In the leadoff spot will be Andres Torres, then Fontenot and Rowan. Cody Ross will be the cleanup hitter this afternoon. Brandon Belt, what a night last night for the kid. Belt will be hitting in the 5th slot. Then it's Burris, Stewart, Crawford, and Tim Lincecum.
Clayton Kershaw on the hill today for the Dodgers. 6'3", 220-pounder in his 4th year at the big league level. And these are his numbers in 20 starts: 10-4, 2.88 ERA, 155 strikeouts against 37 walks. I mean, that's a big-time walk strikeout ratio. One of the best in the league. And with Kershaw, you're going to get a high 3/4 release and a fastball that'll go 92, 96. He will 2 and 4-seam that fastball with a big curveball. And it's not an easy pickup. He also has a slider and a changeup to go with it. But at times he could lock that curveball. And if he's getting it over, he can pitch with just 2 pitches. And he does it a lot. Got a little bit of a dip in his back shoulder. And he's not an easy pickup as he comes through. You do not see that ball early on him.
Here's Andres Torres. Torres hitting .239 with 3 home runs, 17 RBIs. A couple of hits last night. Fontenot to follow.
And that's that 12-6 hook that everybody is so impressed with and has been since this kid showed up at the big league level. The ace of the Dodgers is just a 23-year-old lefty out of Dallas, Texas.
Torres lays off the high fastball. It's 2 for 12 against Kershaw lifetime. Kershaw 3-1 against the Giants lifetime. Breaks his bat to third, where Uribe will make the play.
Defense behind Clayton Kershaw today will set up this way for the Dodgers. Beginning in the outfield will be Gwynn, Kemp, and Ethier. You see the assists that they have. The best arm in center field, that's Kemp. FURCAL and Uribe on the left side of the infield. CARROLL, RIVERA on the right side, and Navarro will be in the squad putting down the signs.
Here's Fontenot hitting .242, a couple of home runs, 11 driven in. Fontenot 1 for 4 on Monday. Yesterday had a couple of hits. Aaron Rowan to follow. Giants won on Monday 5-0, and they won yesterday 5-3. Sandoval on the shelf.
He's got his day off sunglasses going.
He might, however, find himself with an at-bat in this game. Off watching with his buddy Burrow. And Fontenot is aboard.
4 pretty easy takes. A lot of those pitches high you're not going to get with Gary Cedarstrom. He's a low ball umpire. The thing about Gary Cedarstrom is he likes to stay between the knees of a catcher. If you set up on the inside corner, and even if you throw in the outside corner across the plate, you usually don't get that with him. We call that type of an umpire a between the knees guy, and that's what he is.
Here's Gary Cedarstrom. Here's Rowan. Rowan hitting .241, a couple of home runs, 17 driven in. Guess who just arrived?
Giants Rabbit's Foot. KIRK Reader, his wife Hope, and his daughters, all the way from Hoyleton, Illinois. And he is good luck, folks.
Rowan fouls it back. Now, Reader will tell you the story that he's walking to the ballpark, and about 3 blocks away, he finds 4 tickets on the ground.
Yeah,
look where they are.
They just happen to be right there. The winningest left-hander in San Francisco Giant history with 105 lifetime victories. Yeah, you know what? And I would believe him.
Fontenot back.
But he'd always fish us into all the pools. And he'd always get the best pick. And he was the guy that would set it up. win every year. All part of his children's college fund.
Rowan fouls it to the backstop 1-2. The one year the March Madness pool where he was in charge, that a record number of entries, right?
Yeah, they had like 64 guys in it.
And he had put in like 50 on his own, and he won.
That usually happens.
2-2. It was never really about winning any money. It was bragging rights. It's always about the bragging rights. He's the best. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rowan held up. No swing and a full count.
Adrian Johnson, the first base umpire, making the call.
Let's see if Fontenot goes on the 3-2 pitch. He does not, and Rowan pops it back and out of play. Three balls and 2 strikes. Fontenot goes, swing and a miss, throw down to second, is into center field, and Fontenot is off and running. Rowan retired. Fontenot with a steal. He goes to third on the air.
Tanner Navarro really with a throw that wasn't even close. Jamie Carroll got there early and ready to go, and tries to pick up another 90 feet. So both teams been able to get to third base here in the first inning. And I think you're going to see the Giants try and take advantage of Navarro all day long. His unload time was not good.
Ross hitting .264, 7 home runs, 30 driven in, 3 for 11 against Herschel lifetime with a couple of doubles. Out of play, and it's no balls and 1 strike.
Brandon Belt on deck.
Ross 0 for 3 in the ballgame last night. And it's 0-2.
Good changeup. So Kershaw has established all the pitches he has there in the first inning.
Ross trying to get the Giants on the board here in the first. And he goes around, and that'll end the inning. Giants strand 1. It's 0-0. Stars. This date in Giants history, July 20th, 1969. Gaylord Perry hit his first major league home run off of Dodgers' Claude Osteen 25 minutes after Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin walked down the moon. The Giants won 7-3. Juan Rivera takes a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Rivera hitting .250. That's in the National League. As he fouls this one back, it's 0-2. In the American League, Rivera hit .243 with 6 home runs, 28 RBIs. Ned Colletti picking up Juan Rivera about a week ago. Back to Lincecum, who spears it. 1 out. All right, Amy G's here. Let's check in. Amy.
Well, gentlemen, yesterday we told people that the Giants traded for infielder second baseman Jeff Keppinger from the Astros. They activated Keppinger today, but he's still not here because he was delayed in Houston on his flight. He is en route and should arrive within the hour. We, of course, will show him to you as soon as he comes up into the dugout. The corresponding roster move, the Giants have sent catcher Hector Sanchez back to Fresno. Gentlemen?
All right, thanks, Amy. Here's Diana Navarro, who looks at a strike. Navarro at 197 with a pair of home runs and 10 driven in.
This has really been one of the nicest rhythms we've seen Lincecum open up a game with. At times he's been a little bit too quick. That's not the case today.
Navarro goes around. It's 1-2. That was Bill Miller doing the honors down the third base line. And Navarro just got a piece to stay alive. Juan Uribe is on deck. Sell out?
Yep.
I guess that was a stupid question, huh?
Well, the Giants, you pretty much could tell how many shutout or sellouts they've had in a row. They played 46 games at home, 46 sellouts.
2-2 to Navarro. And Navarro pokes at one and fouls it in our camera basket down the left field line, and there it sits. And the longer it sits there, the more it's going to drive people nuts.
Yeah, it is definitely going to drive people
nuts. Look at them. They just like, they can't stand it.
I want to get that, I want to get that, I want to get that.
Now they're going to get a chance right here. That one falls a little short. Fans just cannot let that ball just sit there. They'll look at it the whole game.
Well, there it is. And that is the ultimate brass ring.
3-2. You know, there's some people trying to come up with some creative ideas on how to get that ball. There it sits. Fouled. Navarro making Lincecum work. And the walk.
Let's take a look at our Farmers Insurance report card. And let's check out Jeff Keppinger. This year, played 43 games, hit 307, 4 homers, 20 RBIs. Raking lefties, hitting 421. Career-wise, hitting 337 against those lefties. Career at AT&T and Park. In 14 games, he hits 347 here. So if you like Freddie Sanchez, you're going to like Jeff Keppinger, a professional hitter.
Uribe bounces this one to Fontenot. Fontenot to Burris. Burris to first. Double play. What a beautifully turned double play as it goes around the horn. They'll be at AT&T Park on August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Monday and Tuesday are night games. The Wednesday is a 12:45 game. Tickets are hot. Go to sfgiants.com. Check out the D-backs. Bruce Bochy and Brian Sabian both said they're not going away.
No, I don't believe they are. Kirk Gibson has done a tremendous job over there turning that franchise around. Get belted. All right.
Here's Belt. Belt takes up and in. 230 hitter, couple of home runs, 7 driven in. Knocked in 3 yesterday. Kershaw pounding the inside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now it's 1 and 2. He's throwing the kitchen sink at him. And they're going to say Belt went around. Just a very nicely turned double play.
And a little bit of some acrobatics there by Emmanuel Burris. But first, it has to start with a quick feed, and Fontenot throws it right up there. An easy feed for Burris to handle. And watch him get out of the way of Diner Navarro. And it always helps to have a shortstop's arm on a second baseman, which is what you have with Burris. Nice pick.
Burris at 214. This today, folks, is going to be a scratch and claw lineup. I mean, it's kind of like that every game for the Giants, but even more so today. Scratch and claw. Burris fouls off the 2-0 pitch.
Well, Kershaw can do that to a lot of lineups. I mean, that's the type of stuff that he's had this year. And he has always been able to crank it up an extra notch against the Giants.
Up the middle. Scratch and claw.
So no hitters today. Both pitchers have given up a knock. And And it's nice to have a little speed in the base pass. And with the slow delivery out of the squat for Diner Navarro, the Dodgers catcher, you would expect that Burris is going to go.
Stewart hitting 185. Well, you mentioned maybe Bruce Bochy would try to run on Navarro. We may find out right here.
Kershaw's got a good move. I'll give you a number of different looks, but he's got a number one move that's as good as any lefty in the division.
Right behind home plate. 2 outs. And here's Crawford. Crawford. 1 for 2. A couple of walks yesterday.
Now this is now all of a sudden not a steal situation for Burris. Not with the pitcher on deck.
Burris goes. Center field.
But again, they're taking advantage of Navarro. The reason it's not a steal situation is that if you steal, in all likelihood, with the pitcher on deck, they're going to walk the 8th place hitter. And again, Navarro is just not getting it done. And that was an easy steal. So there we are in the 2nd inning, and already Navarro's got 2 errors.
You know, Mike, you're exactly right about that situation. And I think what we're seeing Bruce Bochy do with this lineup today, throw it out the window.
Good hack.
1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he doesn't have Pablo Sandoval on the line. He doesn't have Aubrey Huff in the lineup. Nate Sherholtz has been really his hottest hitter.
He thought Keppinger would be here.
Jeff Keppinger is supposedly landing right about now at SFO. Remember, you come to the ballpark, bring your glove. You just might get a chance to make a play. Nice going. Atta babe. Nice pick.
2 guys showed up. 1 brought a glove.
He got a handshake from a Dodger fan.
1 and 2. Foul back.
The dog is here, and he brought his glove. He does not leave home without it. Oh yeah, says Dwayne Kuiper.
Amazing. I have a glove at home that looks just like that. 1 and 2. Hit on the ground. Carroll from the outfield grass, side retired. We will head to the 3rd.
Well, Dwayne and Mike mentioned that Bruce Bochy is working without Pablo Sandoval today. He was removed from last night's game as a precautionary measure because his right quad tightened up. Bruce Bochy told the media today it's actually been something that's been nagging at him, but last night when it tightened up, they didn't want to take any chances. Bruce felt with giving him the day off today and a day off tomorrow, he will be ready to go Friday night. He did say Pablo's available to pinch hit today. Gentlemen?
Thanks, Amy. 1-0 to Jamie Carroll.
Pablo Sandoval had to go from first to third last night, and it kind of bunched up on him en route to third base. So he doesn't think it's anything really serious. But it did feel worse this morning than it did last night when he left the ballpark. So get the day off, going into an off day, 2 days off. Says he should be ready and good to go on Friday.
3-0 strike to Jamie Carroll. Yeah, a little late for that All-Star game, but thank you.
Thanks for the love. Jamie Carroll taking all the way.
Fontenot at third. 1 out.
Our Toyota Exmo lets you see the grip of LINCECUM. That is a 4-seam fastball. It's a pitch he's starting to throw more of. Remember when he first came up, he really had a preference to throwing the 2-seamer. But here it's across the seams, and you see the ball rotate, and it shows all 4 seams to the hitter, hence the 4-seam fastball. I love that Exmo because you really get a chance to see the rotation of the baseball.
Kershaw can hit a little bit. He's 12 for 43.
Oh yeah, best seat in the house.
Cheers.
Fouls this one at the plate.
There you go.
Mom brought a glove. That kid right there has got a gamer mom from Half Moon Bay. There you go.
Kershaw gone for LINCECUM, his second strikeout.
I think it's the best slaughter we've seen LINCECUM have in about 4 starts. It is dialed today, and he knows it. Grab some pine.
Didn't have it a year ago today.
He did not. And he didn't get it last year till he got out of his 0-5 August. Got his mechanics back, and along with it, he brought in a new pitch taught to him by Matt Cain. And that gave him a brand new weapon. And it really was a very effective pitch all through September into the playoffs. An amazing athlete.
Here's Tony Gwynn, who blooped the single into left field. To start out the ball game, he ended up being stranded in that first inning. Very high. It's 3-0.
Yeah, one thing you never want to do is walk a base stealer, especially with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he does. Second walk issued. So here's FURCAL. Both teams have had a base runner in every half inning. FURCAL struck out in the first. GWYNN's going to go eventually. Sun splashed Wednesday afternoon here at the Yard. And a strike. to FURCAL. I think FURCAL is waiting for GWYNN to take off.
Yeah, I agree.
He took that all the way. A hitter will do that certainly once, maybe twice, maybe. Bit inside to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike.
FURCAL puts a lot of pressure on the infield. I mean, obviously he's fast. The balls that are hit on the ground, he's going to put pressure on the play. You have to speed it up. You have to come in a few steps and respect that. Also, if you're Mike Fontenot, you have to come in and respect the bunt. FURCAL will push. He'll drag from both sides. Switch hitter.
Crawford charging. Bad kick. It just kicked away from Crawford as he was charging. It'll be an infield hit for FURCAL.
It was going to be a close play, but right as it took its last hop before it got to Brandon Crawford, it really took a sharp turn to the right.
I think he might have had him.
Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Heffernan Insurance Brokers. Insurance and financial services for you and your business. Visit FINS.com. Said to the right, actually went to the left of Brandon Crawford, but still.
To our right.
To our right, but a huge break as it allows Ethier to hit with 2 men on.
Swing. And gonna miss.
Watch this thing kind of go. This ball will go to your right, to his left, and there's the kick.
Well, that's enough to throw you off.
Yeah.
Especially when you know you got to get it and go. Pop up. Left field. Rowand. LINCECUM pitches out of it. Dodgers strand a pair. It stays 0-0. Krukenkite. Raymond from Walnut Creek. Is there a player in the majors that you would pay to watch? Well, there's a whole bunch of guys we would pay to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. A whole bunch of them here in San Francisco.
I'd probably fork out some cash to watch this kid pitch, Tim Lincecum.
Yeah, and Clayton Kershaw. I mean, this is a game I would like to see as a fan.
I think the most exciting player now in the National League is Jose Reyes.
I like this guy in center field. Matt Kemp could give you a pretty good argument.
Yeah, not bad. 2-1 to Lincecum.
But Reyes is a guy that makes you scratch your head because of what he does every day on the base paths. He doesn't have the same type of power that Matt Kemp has, but he's exciting, daring, dashing. How about watching this guy, Madison Bumgarner, last night?
And Lincecum out swinging.
Time now for our United Airlines leaders of the game. And the Giants ERA, best 6-game winning streak versus the Dodgers in the San Francisco era. The last 7-game win streak versus the Dodgers was 1937. How about that? So the Giants have never won 7 games in a row while they were the San Francisco Giants. Attempting to do that.
Torres bounced out to third. He broke his bat in the bottom of the first inning. Pops this one up near the mound. It's Uribe giving way to FURCAL. 2 outs.
I think of all the young players, position players coming into the league today, I think Mike Stanton, the outfielder in Florida, is one of those guys that I think is going to have an incredible career.
Certainly you want to watch him take batting practice. He really should have been in the home run hitting contest.
Now, someday he's going to get in it, and he's going to do what the greats have done, what Hamilton did, what McGuire did. He's going to go off. Bonds. I thought Robinson Cano did a pretty good job this year of
he did.
establishing himself as one of the greats in that home run contest.
Fontenot drew a walk in the first inning. It's a ball and a strike here to the Giants' third baseman this afternoon. A 1-2. Hit a ball yesterday that would have been out of almost every ballpark except this one. Hit it out into Triples Alley right in front of the Bank of America sign, and it bounced into the seats for a ground rule double.
Right there up against the wall. He said, "It's all I got," and it didn't go out.
And the slow big breaking ball ends the inning. 5 strikeouts for Kershaw.
It's a 7:15 start versus the Pittsburgh Pirates in our second annual Grateful Dead night here at the Yard. Your special event ticket package includes a seat in the Deadhead Tribute section and a very special limited edition Giants Dancing Bears collectible statue. Come out early to hear Grateful Dead tribute bands perform prior to the game. Go to sfgiants.com/special events and get on it.
Here's Kemp. Kemp who takes a strike. Kemp popped out to Cody Ross in right field to end the first inning. That was with GWYNN at third and 2 outs. A quick 0-2 with Rivera, and then Navarro scheduled to hit here in the fourth. Just got a piece as it shoots past Rivera. Dodgers have lost 4 straight. They're 4-7 against the Giants this year. One and 2, 19-28 on the road. And I think you could call this season, with all the extra stuff going on in LA, just a nightmare for the Dodgers. Kemp out swinging. Strikeout number 3.
One thing, a tip for all you kids, look at the eyes of Tim Lincecum. And he never watches the ball. He keeps his eye on the target even after you throw the ball. And that's the one thing that a lot of kids will do, is they'll watch the ball after they throw it. Keep your eyes on the target after you throw it, and it really helps you follow through and finish your pitch.
Here's Rivera, and Rivera lines it down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Rivera, who had stopped basically running, stops at second, and that's a leadoff double, or make that a 1-out double.
Went down and got a pretty good breaking ball. It was not a hanger. I mean, first pitch, you wanted to throw something across the plate in the zone. That was at the bottom of the zone. He went down and beat a pretty good pitch. But you do that on the first pitch, you were looking for it.
Here's Navarro. First pitch fastball for a strike. Uribe to follow. Down low. Navarro had a long at bat in the second inning, and he eventually took a walk from Lincecum.
Another look at the eyes, a real tight shot, picking up his target. And he never looks at the ball, and that's really such a basic throwing skill.
Hit out to right field. It's in the park to Cody Ross. Ross will put it away. Rivera will tag. It's almost directly opposite of Fernando Valenzuela. All right, time for our trivia question, brought to you by AT&T. Name the 2 Giants pitchers with more wins at AT&T Park than Tim Lincecum. Here's Uribe. Uribe bounced into a double play in the second. Rivera at third with 2 outs. We're in the top of the fourth. Down and in, 1 ball and no strikes.
Close. Pressure's on Chris Stewart here. All 3 of the specialty pitches by Lincecum, slider, curveball, changeup, they will all have downward bite. And downward bite usually means dirt. And when you have balls going in the dirt with a runner at third, especially that split he throws, you got to be on your toes if you're a catcher. Lincecum has to feel that he can finish that pitch off, and if it throws in the dirt, it's going to get blocked.
In tight.
I think it's a good idea today that he doesn't hit Uribe.
Yeah, certainly not with a fastball.
He's already got him twice this year.
Boy, a good swing by Uribe. We watched Uribe over the last couple of years. If you throw him a breaking ball, and if it's got a little hang time or even a changeup, he just demolished pitches last year.
Yeah, that was right in his wheelhouse, and it was a hanger.
Up the middle, and Lincecum's got it. He will underhand it to Belt, and that'll end the inning. Rowan will lead things off.
The San Francisco Giants and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of San Francisco Baseball Associates, LP.
All right, what do you say we ask and answer our trivia questions brought to you by AT&T? The question today, name the two Giants pitchers with more wins at AT&T Park than Tim Lincecum. Our survey said, well, Jason Schmidt and Matt Cain.
About that. Here's Rowan, 0-0 ball game, just about what you expected. And Rowan takes high and wide. Rowan struck out in the first inning. Bounces this one foul.
All right-handers with the most career wins here at AT&T Park. I really thought that with Kirk Reeder in the house, he was going to be part of that question. Yeah. Jason Schmidt, 41-16 here. Wow.
Rowan trying to reach.
There's Woody.
Rowan on the ground towards the hole, but Uribe cuts it off. See Kirk Reeder against the Dodgers in September of 1997. It was one of those two playoff or two-game series against the Dodgers, and the Giants needed to win both of them, and they did. This was the night before the Brian Johnson game.
Well, there was the line that night for Reeder. Barry Bonds, a two-run homer was the difference, and Reeder dealt.
Remember, that was the pirouette home run?
Yeah.
Bill Plaschke, the great writer for the LA Times, said the Dodgers have never been the same since. Is Ross skies this one into center field. Plaschke's whole point was the Dodgers should have at least knocked him down the next at bat or done something to him the next day, but it just kind of went away.
Meanwhile, Woody's eating that hot dog like he's going to the electric chair. You should send a note down there to remind him to chew his food.
I've said this before. You take a good look at Kirk Reeder, and it's a perfect example of how if you're a big league pitcher, you can have a good-looking wife and 2 good-looking girls. Major overachiever.
Yeah, that's good.
Belt takes low. He's the best. Belt under the glove of Jamie Carroll. Belt's going for 2, and he's going to make it.
Well, he almost popped an ankle too. Be careful, kid. We're going to make it our forward right choice, and this is a desire play. Goes under the glove, he kicks it in gear, and he sees there's an opening, and he never hesitated. That ball and that play was right in front of him. And look at that ankle really slam into the back. Watch the left ankle. Ooh, easy.
Yeah, well, it didn't get caught. If it gets caught, now you got problems.
That was our forward right choice.
Ruled an error, and here's Burris, who singled in the second inning.
Well, it's ruled an error, but it's also ruled a good at bat in the eyes of Bruce Bochy. Giants have 1 hit off of Kershaw, and it's off the bat of Emmanuel Burris.
Chopper to third. Uribe gloves it, and that'll end the inning. Giants strand a runner. They've left 3 in the game. It's 0-0. Weekend, Saturday the 23rd. It's a 6:05 start. It's Giants Country and Western Night, presented by Scottsdale CVB. Giants belt buckle to the first 20,000 fans. The Fedora Hat Day presented by Genentech on Sunday. To the first 20,000 fans, go to sfgiants.com. Here's Carroll. Carroll takes low.
Well, pretty much as advertised, LINCECUM Kershaw. It figured to be all about pitching, and indeed it has been.
Just a bit high. 2 balls and a strike. Carroll skies this one right at Andres Torres. Out number 1.
Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Infineon Raceway. The Fram Autolite NHRA Nationals NHRA Full Throttle Drag Racing Series returns to Sonoma July 29th through the 31st. Tickets at InfineonRaceway.com.
Kershaw struck out in the 3rd inning. Two balls and no strikes. Lincecum with 63, now 64 pitches here in the 5th with 1 out.
It's not bad. It's not right about where you should be. He averaged 15 a game. Figure by the end of the 5th inning, he should be around 75, and he's under that, or at least on pace to be around that.
Two and two. And in and out of the glove of Chris Stewart. Two balls, 2 strikes. And Kershaw down swinging. The 4th strikeout for Tim Lincecum.
Good hard slider again. The strikeout pitch for Lincecum.
The only inning where Lincecum has faced just 3 hitters was the 2nd. It was an inning-ending double play turned by Fontenot, Burris, and Belt.
But he has not gone an inning without getting in the stretch.
Gwynn is singled and he's walked. Lincecum was in this spot in the 3rd inning. He got 2 quick outs and then Gwynn drew a walk. Here he hits it slowly to Crawford. Crawford gets rid of it quickly, and that'll end the inning. Stewart will lead things off.
the free Comcast Sportsnet Authentic Postgame Barbecue presented by Kinder's Wednesday, August 3rd. That's right, it is free following the Giants D-back game. And it's Wednesday, August 3rd, 3:30. For more information, go to info-csnbayarea.com.
Here's Stewart. You could throw in a curve.
Little one.
Yeah. Happens to be off the time.
Gotta roll with it, baby.
Stewart popped out in the second inning. Here it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Still looking for his first big league home run.
Down the left field line. GWYNN on the backhand and Stewart aboard.
Yeah, nice play by Tony GWYNN Jr. out in left field to cut that ball off. GWYNN is a center fielder. You're not going to play ahead of Matt Kemp, so you get great range when he plays a corner outfield position. A nice swing of the bat by Stewart. It's a bullet off Kershaw, and for a lot of left fielders, that's to the wall, and it's an extra bagger. But with GWYNN, no chance. That reminds me of Jeffrey Leonard as to how good he goes to his right, fields the backhand. And I thought Jeffrey Leonard was the best I'd ever played with.
Crawford with a good swing and a foul back. So we're going to keep an eye on Woody. More food.
He hasn't stopped eating since he sat down. Cotton candy, hot dogs, popcorn, pretzels. He had a sundae.
We've been watching him. He asked somebody for that. Are you going to finish that?
Yeah, that was on the floor in the seat behind him.
0-1 to Crawford.
He'll be looking for gumwads under his seat by the 8th inning, I'm telling you.
Goodness. I love it when he shows up.
Yep. One of our all-time favorites, no doubt about it.
Talking to Pam Bear. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And if you ticked him off about the raunchiest expletive you would get out of him was he'd call you a salt lick.
Yeah. He's looking at seeing if Pam's eating any food, thinking maybe she's not going to finish it.
Nice going, Woody. The salt lick.
2 balls and 1 strike. Good pitch by Kershaw. 2-2. That's literally, if you're a left-handed hitter, that's, unless you're looking away, you can't hit that pitch. Got him. 6 strikeouts.
That's the first called strike free of those 6 strikeouts for Kershaw. Just break the ball on a 2-2 count. Nails that outside location.
Well, LINCECUM is going to be asked to bunt here. At least you would think so. Stewart back. Milwaukee will be in Arizona tonight, as will Atlanta in Colorado. Strike to LINCECUM, who shortens up to bunt, and it's 0-1. San Diego will also be on the East Coast. They will be playing in South Florida. There's Uribe, who's inching down from third. It's 0-1 to LINCECUM. 0-2.
High hard one, the toughest one to bunt. Now we know how you feel. He's not easy to hit, and he's not easy to bunt either. sweep LA. It's my birthday. Got a ball.
It's a hit and run, and it's bounced to FURCAL, and FURCAL will throw out LINCECUM, and the Giants get what they want. Stewart at second base. Still have a chance to win a 2010 World Series championship ring, donated by Tiffany & Company through the Giants World Series ring raffle. For more information to purchase tickets, visit sfgiants.com/ring raffle. So here's Andres Torres with a runner in scoring position. Giants had an opportunity in the first and in the second to knock in a run with a base hit. Here another opportunity in the fifth. Very high, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Torres lifetime against Kershaw, now 2 for 14. And a little flare, and it's going to be caught by CARROLL, and that'll end the inning. Through 5, 0-0. Of what's going on, stepping out of an automobile is Jeff Keppinger. He has arrived, and he is heading now into the clubhouse, and he is on the active roster. He's going to get a chance to play in this game. All of his equipment, his luggage,
his whole life, and a few handbags. Bag of bats.
Here's FURCAL, who runs up and takes a strike.
To say that Keppinger is on a whirlwind tour right now is an understatement.
Yeah. How about possibly going up to hit in a game where maybe you haven't met everybody yet? I mean, it's possible.
Doesn't happen very often.
FURCAL, 1 for 2, an infield hit in the third. Here he swings and misses. He looked like one hand on the bat. It's 1-2. Belt to LINCECUM.
All right, it is the Coors Light 6th inning. Now it's time for the Coors Light Freeze Cam. When we look at the four-seam grip across the seam, that's the grip you're going to throw your hardest fastball with. And let's take a look at what it looks like from behind. If you're going to reach back and throw the high hard one, that's what you want. And he throws it right across the letters, and he gets the 6-3 put out. And that's our Coors Light Freeze Cam, brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Here's Ethier. Ethier takes a strike. Ethier has hit a soft line drive to Crawford, and he's popped out to the left fielder, Aaron Rowan.
That's going to slow things down.
Drive to right. Ross is going to try to trap it. It bounces off of the bricks, or the padded bricks, and it's a double for Ethier.
Probably going to take the bat right out of the hands of Matt Kemp.
It could. Kemp is 0 for 2 in the game.
Well, Stewart's getting down the crouch, so they're going to pitch to him. It's the kind of confidence that this Bochy has in LINCECUM, especially the way he's been throwing today.
So it'll be pitch number 78 for LINCECUM. Swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike. 94.
He reached back there. So much for nibbling. He went right at him.
Perfect spot, 0-2.
That's perfect 2 spots. You go inside corner, first pitch fastball at 94. Here you come on the opposite side of the plate at the knees. So bang, bang, 2 perfect fastballs and a quick 0-2 on one of the most feared hitters in the National League this year.
LINCECUM tried to get Kemp to fish. One ball and 2 strikes. Ethier at second, his base hit, the 4th in the game for the Dodgers. Kemp takes in tight. It's 2-2. Keppinger now in the dugout.
I think he found a phone booth in there to get changed in, because that was pretty quick.
Welcome to the fraternity. Hey, have you met so and so? No. Have you met so and so? No. A little flare that'll be foul and out of play. What's up, Skip? Jeff Keppinger, I just got traded here. This has got to be like the oddest feeling in the world.
Yeah, it really doesn't even have the luxury of having a pregame to be able to go through batting practice and get to know everybody and get stretched out. Boom. You're in a big league hardball game, pal.
I can't even imagine.
Well, probably the thing that really feels the most comfortable is being in that uniform.
Out of play. 94 again from LINCECUM.
He did pick up a few games in the standings.
First day of school. Meet somebody that wants to be your friend.
Yep. The new kid in the class.
Oh, my goodness. Foul by Kemp.
But baseball is a small fraternity. I mean, I guarantee there's a few guys in this team that he knows. Yeah. Possibly RAFAEL. They both play with the Reds. I'm not sure if it was completely the same time.
Girl probably said, "What? You lose your razor?"
Immediately, you're going to get ragged. Immediately.
Nice play by Stewart. Otherwise, Ethier's at third. And Ethier being on third would be a significant change.
Looked like LINCECUM thought about dropping down with this delivery. This is really an unusual arm slot. Super play by Stewart. Watch this ball come up. And when it bounces that far out in front of the batter's box, you don't know how high it's going to go.
3-2 to Kemp. Got him.
That was a perfect pitch. And that's why Bruce Bochy did not intentionally walk Matt Kemp. He challenged his ace, and he sends him packing. Beautiful curveball. Now, that's a changeup. I take that back. Or a split, which is what he calls his changeup.
Rivera doubled in the 4th inning. He's 1 for 2. We're being told that it's possible Keppinger and RAFAEL played together in Kansas City. But really, one of the most important guys that he needs to meet with is the third base coach to get the signs.
Well, that would be Tim Flannery.
He's probably not going to do anything that would trick anybody with the signs. Foul back. Rivera might have wanted that one back. It's 0-2. You talk about a lot of stuff going into your brain in a short period of time. High, 1-2.
If you're going to miss away from your intended target, miss high on that particular one. They wanted to elevate above the letters, but you don't want to miss low when you're trying to elevate.
One and two. Got him. Lincecum strikes out Kemp and Rivera, and it remains tied.
Giants Baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Farmers Insurance. Call 1-800-FARMERS or visit farmers.com to find a local agent. We are insurance. We are farmers. By Xfinity, home of the most live sports. And by Jack in the Box. For a limited time, Jack's Really Big Chicken Sandwich Combo is back. 2 chicken patties, bacon, and melting cheese. Served with a 20-ounce drink. And small seasoned curly fries for only $3.99 plus tax at participating restaurants.
No score as Fontenot takes a pitch at the knees for a strike. 6 hits in the game. Giants have had some opportunities, but it has not happened an opportunity in the first, second, and in the 5th. Fontenot with a swing and a miss.
Now this is the strikeout that ended things for the Dodgers in the 6th inning. And there's the reaction.
Fontenot takes one just wide. That was an 0-2 pitch, so it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's perfect paralysis fastball, 95 to about 8 inches off the plate away. Such a great pitch, but you have to keep that down around the knees. You don't want to elevate it. It doesn't set anything up, but down around the knees it does.
And Fontenot gone on the breaking ball, and let's check in with Amy G.
Well, gentlemen, we have a new Amy G's Giants exclusive ready and available for fans at csnbayarea.com. I had a chance to catch up with Chris Stewart, the man behind the dish. Today, he talks about the role of filling Buster Posey's shoes alongside his teammate Eli Whiteside, and he's quite the bookworm, gentlemen. Find out what book he's reading right now. Check it out, csnbayarea.com.
All right, here's Rowan, who takes a strike. Rowan is struck out. He's bounced out.
That's when you hope somebody runs into one right here. You're looking for a mistake up. And Rowan's the guy that can do it. He's been hitting lefties all year.
He can do it. You're right. On deck, Cody Ross. And Rowan swings at a pitch play that was really on the inside part of the plate.
Got her seeds, got her glove. Enjoying the sun.
Rowan gone. That's 8 strikeouts for Kershaw. He seems to be getting stronger, and here's Ross. Ross is struck out. He's flied out. And he takes the first pitch high. Brandon Belt to follow. Nothing, bottom of the 6th. Foul, look out.
Ooh.
One and 2 to Ross with Belt to follow.
That big break is so hard to lay off of when he lays that thing in the dirt and he's ahead of you 0-2-1-2. I mean, it's as big as Barry Zito's. It's just a little bit harder. I took it in the shoulder. He's all right. Easy for me to say.
Oh, yeah. Ross tomahawks one foul.
A little bit of a hanger there.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Got him. Kershaw strikes out the side. He's got 9. We will go to the 7th.
truck on the upper deck? No way!
All right, let's take a look at our Toyota game summary brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Well, we knew it was going to be a good pitching matchup, and no one is disappointed. Kershaw and Lincecum. Lincecum has allowed 4 hits, Kershaw 2. 9 strikeouts for Kershaw, 6 for Lincecum. No score in the game. And the hitter will be Navarro, who's walked and he's flied out to right. And here he takes a pitch in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes. It'll be Navarro, Uribe, and Jamie Carroll. 7th inning. High and deep to right. And it looks like the Dodgers are on the board, and they are. Navarro goes into the water, and it's 1-0 Dodgers. His 3rd of the year. So Lincecum gives it up to Navarro.
Pretty good fastball. They try to set this away. It goes up and in, right at the belt. And he gets every bit of this one and puts it in the water and joins the list of those who've done it.
Uribe fouls this one back. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. So it's now 1-0. Uribe swings wildly and misses. It's 1-2.
Is that Eugenio Velez that came into the camera?
Probably was. He was in every World Series picture.
He could find a camera now.
Uribe got him.
Strikeout number 7 for Lincecum. One more look at the splash. If you're going to give one up, give up a big one. Now, at the end of the day, I would consider jumping in that the Cubby Cove.
For a Giants ball.
Yeah, point well taken.
Carroll takes a strike. Well, challenge time for the Giants.
Kayaks laying in wait.
Now Jim Moorhead announcing the last splash home run by a visitor was in the playoff game last year against the Braves. Rick Ankiel hit the game winner. Turned out to be the game winner.
It made this ballpark get very quiet.
Well, it did today and that night. That was game 2 of that series against the Braves, where Burrell had hit a 3-run home run in the first inning and things were looking mighty good. Giants lost, only to win 2 in Atlanta. And the 3-1 to Carroll, and Carroll takes a strike. It's 3-2. And the walk.
Third walk for Lincecum. And that's going to get some activity as Jeremy Aftel heads down to the Giants bullpen. No guarantee that Kershaw is going to bunt, even though it's a bunt situation. He's a good hitter.
Carroll can run a little bit. He's got 5 steals. With Fontenot really playing in already. You're right. I mean, pitcher can try to slap one by that guy at third. Instead, he bunts it. And Lincecum will take his time to belt. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up Tony Gwynn Jr. Gwynn singled in the first, walked in the third, bounced out to Crawford in the 5th. Outside and high, 1-0. Stewart's going to have a word with Lincecum.
Pretty good speed at second base with Jamie Carroll. Giants have kind of choked the outfield and not playing very deep. Kind of a medium depth at best against Gwynn, who doesn't have a lot of power. You do not want to give the Dodgers an easy run here, should Gwynn get one in the outfield.
Right at Rowan, and that'll end the inning. Navarro's home run, 1-0 Dodgers.
Annual Organ Awareness Donation Day at AT&T Park. The Giants Community Fund is heavily involved in this fundraising effort, and a very special first pitch was thrown out by 17-year-old Alfonso Garcia. Dwayne and Mike, just 2 years ago, he was told that he was diagnosed with Wilson's disease and he had 48 hours to live. Within 24 hours, he received a new liver and was here today throwing out the first pitch, and he begins his senior year of high school this August. Gentlemen?
Awesome. Here's Kershaw facing Brandon Belt. 1-0 Dodgers. And the pitch is inside to Belt. 1 ball and no strikes. Belt is struck out and he reached on an error. He did hit the ball sharply in the 4th. Breaking ball for a strike.
Yeah, I think Kershaw's impressed with Belt. That's some respect right there. A 1-0 breaking ball. Kershaw, one of those guys that likes to have a clean rubber when he's out there working. Some guys like to cover it dirt, not Kershaw.
Well, there's your pattern. In with a fastball. See if he comes back now with that big curveball.
Hard stuff in, soft stuff away. Keppinger getting stretched out.
2-2 is, I just saw Ron Wotus talk to Pablo Sandoval. Sandoval's got a bat. Three and two. Well, here's Kershaw now. He's got a couple of options. But the one thing he needs to do is throw a strike. Belt pops it up. GWYNN near the line puts it away. One out. And here's Burris. Burris is 1 for 3. And he bunts this one. And it's a little too hard as Carroll will make the play. 2 outs.
Well, I like the idea with a left-handed pitcher out there. His momentum is going to fall off towards the third base line. You're better off going to the right side of the field. And everything was done but correctly by Burris, with the exception that it had a little bit too much steam on it.
Stewart single in the 5th. He has one of the 2 hits for the Giants. Burris has the other hit. Stewart up the middle. FURCAL can't get it.
Have a day with the bat, Chris Stewart. A 2-hit day.
Keppinger's going to hit. And the crowd eventually figured this out, and they're going to give this guy a nice round of applause.
Please welcome to San Francisco, number 8, Jeff Keppinger.
Keppinger gets on a plane this morning in Houston, has a 3-hour delay, arrives in the middle of the game, and now he's hitting in the 8th. He's got good numbers. He's hitting .307. One ball and no strikes.
It would be a great story if he runs into one right here.
Yeah, that would be really good. Sandoval is on deck. One and 0 to Keppinger. 2 balls and no strikes. As I mentioned, Sandoval in the on-deck circle.
He hasn't been taxed in any inning outside of the first with 18, and that's not really that tough of an inning pitch-wise.
Out to left, coming in and catching is GWYNN, and that'll end the inning. 8th inning coming up.
League Western rivalry, and it begins August 1st. It goes 3 days through the 3rd. Monday and Tuesday are 7:15 games, and Wednesday is an afternooner starting at 12:45. Giants tickets are going fast, so make plans now by going to sfgiants.com. That's the Diamondbacks at AT&T August 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Check it out. Now between innings, Tim Lincecum called the grounds crew out to fix the hole right there in front of the rubber. So they came out and spent a little time pounding some new mud into the hole to fix it to his specs. We talked about how Kershaw likes to have a clean mound. Well, Tim Lincecum, he likes it dirty.
So moving around on the infield, Burris is now at short with Keppinger at second. Romo and Lopez in the Giants bullpen with FURCAL to lead things off. And FURCAL takes low. FURCAL been on base one time, had an infield hit in the 3rd. .108 now. That's the number of pitches for Tim Lincecum. And a strike. Ethier. Kemp. And it's 3-1.
You know, this becomes a big pitch. You've got Ethier on deck, Kemp right behind him, and you do not want to pitch those guys out of the stretch if you can help it.
And the walk. And Lincecum looks back at the mound.
Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Wendy's. You know when it's real.
Here's Ethier. Ethier doubled off of Lincecum in the 6th. Way inside, and it's 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, suddenly control has become an issue here in the 8th inning. And you have to wonder as to whether or not that mound is really throwing him off.
FURCAL, a little bit of a lean. Ruspochi's coming out, and he's going to the bullpen. That's it. So it'll be Lopez coming in. Lincecum will depart, and he did a good job today.
Well, he really did. He pitched well.
When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. We'll be back. Ethier. And the numbers for Lopez.
Well, they're good. 5-1, 2.11 ERA. Look what he's done against left-handers. They're hitting out 109 against him.
Ethier 1 for 6 lifetime.
Got to pay close attention to FURCAL.
Swinging a foul. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. FURCAL does have a couple of steals on the year. There was a time he was a guy that would run automatically.
Oh, that is
inside, 2-1.
He made the pitch, just didn't get the call. From this low 3/4 angle, it's not an easy pitch to nail when you don't have that much of a target. You see Ethier right on top of the plate, crowding that inside zone, looking for something middle way. And a lot of left-handers who have that low 3/4 sidearm delivery, they won't throw that inside fastball to a lefty for fear that they will hit that guy. But with Lopez, he's not afraid to do it.
Three and 1, and now Lopez can't go any further. Kemp is on deck, and Romo's out there for Kemp. Foul. 3-2.
Look out. Yep, she's okay.
Kershaw looking for a little insurance. FURCAL, let's see if he'll go 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the walk. And Boch is coming out. So Romo's going to be facing Kemp. Runners at first and second with nobody out, and we'll be back. Romo to face Kemp with runners at first and second and nobody out.
Well, let's take a look at his numbers. Number 1, right-hander's hitting $125 off him. 46 strikeouts, 4 walks. Yep, he's got credentials to get out of this mess. Fastball, he'll cut, he'll sink, change up, and a breaking ball that he can do a lot of things with.
Starts him off with a fastball, and it's 0-1.
I think with the reputation of Romo now, every right-handed hitter gets up there and they're thinking they're going to see the no-doubt slider.
Absolutely.
And that's a good way to steal strike one with a fastball that they're not looking for.
Two. FURCAL at second, Ethier at first. Got him.
Good morning, good afternoon, and I mean good night. 3 perfect pitches. Working that outside corner with a fastball, and then 2 no dots. They have some pine meat.
It's a hat trick today for KEMP.
And that is a rare thing. A hat trick with this guy, the year he's been having, and look at his legs are completely gone out of the swing. That hasn't happened much with KEMP either this year.
Here's Rivera. Rivera doubled in the 4th. Almost chases FURCAL back.
Now, even if it doesn't do much with the runner, it still kind of messes with some hitters. Some hitters get a little anxious up there with a runner in scoring position, and if you do a number of things that upset his rhythm, it can affect the at-bat.
First pitch strike on a breaking ball, and it's 0-1. FURCAL at second, Ethier at first. And Romo again checks on FURCAL. As a middle infielder, if you've been around the team for a while, you know the guys that are comfortable throwing the ball to second on a pickoff. Keppinger doesn't quite know that yet. Low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Five hits for the Dodgers, 3 for the Giants. The difference right now, one of the 5 hits for LA went into the water. Stewart comes back, but it's going to be a souvenir.
Well, he had Rivera way out front.
So Romo strikes out KEMP. He's got Juan Rivera behind in the count, 1-2. Cat and mouse game now between Romo and Rivera. Got him.
Ooh. Again, perfect execution of the slider to a location on the outside corner, knee high, and Rivera sent packing.
Well, not out of the woods yet.
And Let's watch how he worked him. Opened it up with a breaking ball. Got a quick strike one. He goes fastball away, the sniffer on the fastball, and there's the best pitch to hit. He hung one.
Absolutely.
And after that, see you later.
Navarro homered in the 7th. He's 1 for 2. Here he takes a strike, and it's 0-1.
Right through the outside corner. You see the concentration. And the release. Low 3/4 release. And the no dot slider. Waved at. Missed. That's fine. Neat.
Hit it. Center field. Side retired. Romo comes in and does the job. Last year, see no decision for both of them, and then on March 31st of this year, Kershaw got the win, Lincecum the loss, and today they were both spectacular, and Kershaw is still out there, and he's about to face Nate Sherholtz, the pinch hitter.
Well, you knew it was going to be all about pitching today when these two guys hook up, and they both brought A games into today's ball game. But right now, Lincecum needs some help, trailing 1-0.
Sherholtz 1 for 5 last night. He doesn't waste any time as he fouls this one back. That's probably not bad strategy if you've been watching Kershaw the entire game.
Now, the longer the at-bat goes, you get the feeling that Kershaw gains the advantage on you because of how electric his stuff is. And the idea is stay out of the 2-strike. Try and beat him early.
2 for 5 lifetime. Lincecum against Kershaw. Right now, getting on base would be good. 1 ball and 1 strike. That's from Holland. The Dutch love the Giants. Come on, Timmy.
Now there's an old Dutchman living in Racine, Wisconsin, watching this. Agrees with it.
Henry Kuiper's thinking, yep, I could have made that sign.
There's a Sherholtz fan.
98 pitches for Kershaw. Nobody up in the Dodger bullpen. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1.
And right now, it looks like the mound is messing with Kershaw.
Yeah.
So Lincecum had the grounds crew come out, and mess with it, and he's going to dig it all out, saying this is nonsense.
I don't like the LINCECUM dirt. I want the Kershaw dirt back.
Well, he held that mound just the way he liked it. 9 strikeouts, just allowed 3 hits, no runs.
Foul back. Ethier is in one of the more exaggerated positions in right field that you'll see here. He has got Triples Alley closed.
I mean, this is with a left-handed hitter out. They are taking away Triples Alley, period.
Coming back is Navarro, and he's going to run out of room, and Sherholtz gets to see another pitch. Kenley Jansen is now getting ready to throw, along with Scott Elbert. Sherholtz trying to get on base any way he can. And this is foul. Almost got
Rod Barajas.
Yeah, Rod Barajas.
And he turned around and dropped some stank eye on Hanchi Kwo, who's supposed to be protecting the catchers. And it almost got him.
Another payoff to Sherholtz. Got him. 10 strikeouts for Kershaw. And that'll bring up Torres. So Sherholtz a pretty good battle, but he ends up striking out. Torres is 0 for 3.
You see Elbert, lefty, joining Jensen, the right-hander.
2-0 to Torres. Torres in a strike, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and 2 on the high fastball. Or in a battle with Kershaw, who rubs up a new baseball. Fontenot is on deck.
To the 3-2 count.
It went 3-2 to Sherholtz, and now 3-2 to Torres. Got him.
Oh, that's nasty. Again, the breaking ball with a payoff pitch. Strikeout number 11. They sit up in that inside corner. Definitely a pitcher strike, but you have to defend.
Here's Fontenot. Fontenot looks at a strike. May have been taking all the way. Oh, and 2.
Well, it looks to me like he's getting stronger as this game's wearing on. That was pitch number 111, and he is still throwing great stuff up there.
Fontenot out swinging as Kershaw strikes out the side. We will go to the 9th. Navarro's splash home run, the difference in the game is Santiago Garcia will be the 4th Giants pitcher. It's time for a change. Think Speedy oil change and tune-up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts. Uribe, Carroll, and then Kershaw. Swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike.
The breaking stuff for Santiago Garcia right now has been the best we've ever seen. His slider is almost unhittable, and his curveball about the same. Cody Ross moves into left field with Sherholtz to right.
Sherholtz in right, Rowan in center, Ross in left. One and 2. One and 2. And way away from the target, it's 2 and 2. Uribe 0 for 3.
Kershaw not putting on a jacket today. It's been that nice here at AT&T.
Got him.
So an 0 for 4 day with Juan Uribe. And this is that slider we're talking about. Unhittable. Of course, when it's that far out of the strike zone, it's unhittable.
Here's Jamey Carroll. The Giants in the bottom of this inning will have Rowand, Ross, and Belt. And it remains to be seen. I guess now it doesn't remain to be seen because there is a pinch hitter on deck for Kershaw. One and 2. It's the pinch hitter is Trent Olchen. One and 2 to Carroll.
This is where Carroll takes so much out of his swing. Really one of the harder guys to strike out in the game. Rick Honeycutt, the pitching coach of the Dodgers, talking it over with Kershaw. I would have to say that Rick Honeycutt pretty impressed with his young left-hander's performance today.
You bet.
3 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 11 strikeouts. He was fantastic.
Garcia could not put away Carroll, so Carroll is aboard. And that'll bring up Olchen. Affeldt gets up out of the dugout as he walks down to the bullpen.
Olchen was having quite a year at AAA Albuquerque this year for the Dodgers, hitting .339 when they gave him the call that he was going to be a big leaguer.
Bunt out in front of home plate. It's going to be Stewart. So Olchin, assuming he did that on his own.
Well, with his speed, I think you're right. Not often you would see a one-out sacrifice, but that's a big part of his game. Native of Sydney, Australia, so he does indeed get the runner over.
Here's GWYNN. GWYNN with Carroll now at second base. 2 outs. Down and in, 1 ball and no strikes. Affeldt up for 1 guy. And that's Andre Ethier, you would think. Carroll moves over to third.
That'd be a wild pitch. And Stewart out. And I'm sure what Stewart's saying right now is, hey, don't worry about that. Any ball you throw in the dirt, I'm going to block. He won't score. So do what you got to do. This is a fastball that Stewart cannot get a body in front of him, keep it out there close enough to prevent Carroll from going over to third. But good anticipation from Carroll to take that bag. It's good base running.
Now you got to do more than knock it down on the infield. You got to make a play. Foul, 2 balls and 1 strike.
And definitely changes everything for infielders, especially now you've got good speed in the batter's box with Tony Gwynn. Runner at second base, all you had to do is keep it from the outfield, but as you point out, Kai, I mean, now they got to make a play.
I mean, now you could lay down a bunt if you wanted to. Foul. It's now 2-2. Two and two to Tony Gwynn. Aaron Rowan in center field. We will go to the bottom of the. We will see what Bruce Bochy does with his bench. It's 1-0 Dodgers.
SoCal Sportsnet Bay Area. Join David Andrews and Dave Benz as they get reactions to the Giants clubhouse. They'll update you on the NFL lockout, and they'll update you on the Dodgers bankruptcy. Hearing that and more tonight, 6 p.m. Sportsnet Central. New pitcher for the Dodgers. It's going to be their closer, RIVERA. 1-0 Dodgers. We are in the bottom of the ninth, and remember, when it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up Oil Change, Tune-Up and Smog Experts. Been a good story for the Dodgers this year. RIVERA, a former 4th-round pick, has really climbed through their system. Started the season off in the minor leagues and got promoted to the big league level, and he has kept climbing that ladder. When Jonathan Broxton went down, their closer, he assumed that role. He is perfect, 5 for 5 in that responsibility. A high 3/4 release. You're going to see a fastball that'll go low to mid-90s with a really good curveball. You've got a slider and a changeup to go with it.
And Sandoval's going to hit. Loney's at first. This is the 9th. Very high. 1 ball and no strikes. Ross and then Belt. Sandoval hitting for Rowan. One ball and 1 strike. Sandoval hitting .315. One and 2. Going right at him. And why wouldn't you? One nothing Dodgers. Bottom of the 9th. Sandoval to right field. And way out in Triples Alley is Ethier, 1 out.
Unbelievable. We saw the dramatic defensive set that the Dodgers employed against Scherholz. They kept the same set, took away the gap, and this is extra bags. He splits the gap. That's going right for Triples Alley. But because of where they put Andre Ethier before the first pitch, they get the out. Wow.
Here's Cody Ross. The Dodger outfield deep, as you would expect. Ross is 0 for 3. Down low, 1 ball and no strikes. Belt to follow. Drive to left field, and it's going to be right at the left fielder, GWYNN, 2 down.
Well, he's not fooling anybody right now. 2 good at bats. But Dodgers set their defense right to defend, and both balls have wound up Adam balls.
Here's Belt. Belt is 0 for 3. And a strike to open up the at-bat. It's no balls and 1 strike.
Definitely a pitcher strike. Guerra's going through the signs. I mean, this is a youngster, and he's calling his own pitches. And now the veteran catcher, Navarro, going to come out and talk about it. This might be a one-sided conversation.
Last night, Belt hit a home run. Hit it right down the line.
Rosa throws a little fastball I shouldn't say little because it was 96 miles an hour, and in a 2-strike count, he jumped all over it. And it got out of here in a hurry.
So Navarro back behind the dish. It's no balls and a strike to Belt.
Wow. Belt cannot believe it.
Well, he's got to cover it now.
That's a pitcher strike is what that is. I don't know if you can hit that.
An overthrow to make it 1-2.
Oh, Ethier is really in that right center field gap. If you could pull the ball, Belt, I mean, look at how much area you have over there down the right field line.
It's like they're going to try to come in, and Belt is out swinging, and that's the ball game. So the Dodgers come back, and they win game 3 of this 3-game series. Giants end up taking 2 out of 3, but today it was all Clayton Kershaw. He strikes out 12, and he picks up his 11th win of the year.
Now, there aren't many guys that can come into this yard and outpitch Tim Lincecum on a day when he pitches beautiful baseball, but that's exactly what happened. And it's unfortunate to think that you didn't play your best game. Well, Clayton Kershaw can do that to a lot of people, and he was fantastic today, and that really was the difference in the game.
Dodgers 1, Giants nothing. East Sheeran's Giants postgame live with interviews, and the wrap is coming up. But first, let's go to the Sportsnet Central studio for an update.